PT is over, 3 days are gone, and PT के बाद क्या करें? That is the question which is coming to me on every hour basis, I must tell. कि हर बार कोई ना कोई ये phone आ रहा मेरे को कि अब क्या करें? I would like to tell you a few things because I have seen over the years कि बहुत सारे लोग they quite often ignore the importance of time that they have got just after PT and just before coming of the result. See, there is going to be short span of time just after the results. Assuming the result is out in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I am giving you certain advice that you should be doing and do it on a priority basis. And how we should be doing, I like to give you a few pointers. First thing I would like you to advise is that make a list of your hours that you have got at this stage. Assuming you have got 150 hours before the PT result is declared. That's an assumption. It can basically vary based on that. And then I'll tell you how you can flexibly adjust it also. I like you to make a list of topics of your optionals. Just make a list like that and do it on a paper because I think that's a physical reference. It's what I am connected to. That's what I am recommending it. Make a list of those optional, and out of 10, you give a score that to what extent this is where I'm comfortable, to what extent I've collected information. Let's say for this topic, you are giving 5, for this you're giving 9, for this you are giving 2, this we're giving 5, this we're giving 3. You know it in terms of material that you've collected, and that should be based on the kind of material and PYQ and your confidence. You give a score based on this. Okay, I'm confident, I have seen PYQs and the material is enough with me and I'll memorize them. So I give that a score 9. So give a scores like that to all of them. Then after that, the next thing you should be doing, likewise, whatever you have given scores. Then you take up GS and allocate, I would say, 2/3 and 1/3 time for GS. Why I'm giving more importance to optional here is because you have been away 4, 5, 6 months away from your optional. So that deserves to be given more time at this stage. And then if this 150 hours that I'm planning for you in next 2 to 3 weeks when the results are expected to be out, if it is going down, let's say if it goes down to 90, you would have division 60 to whatever that you have got. I would imagine 30 hours if it is 90, if not 150 hours. But these are the hours. You have to plan at the level of hours. Otherwise, day passes like that this time. And you do the same thing for GS, all the topics, and give scores like the same that I talked about. Here, I would like you to apply a method that you pick up the one which has got the lowest score. Lowest score is like 2 for this topic of GS, 3 for this, 1 for this, 0 for this. I have not touched this so far. So pick up these on priority. And then if the result comes out in 75th hour itself, still like you would have given 2/3 time 50 hours to this, and then I would say you would have given 25 hours to this. So 2/3, 1/3 approach that you have got, and pick up the one that is disturbing you maximum. जो भी सबसे ज़्यादा जिससे दिक्कत हो रही है, उसको पहले I like you to level up. Level up those areas which are giving you trouble, like 0. Then after that zeros, you look for 1s. Then you look for 2s. Then look for 3s. I want that before the PT result comes out, the gap that you had in your preparation for different topics, that is leveled up. And that is one exercise I would like you to give time. And then you can possibly here write time that you're going to give. For this 0, you say that you're given 2 hours. For this 1, you have given 3 hours. For this 2, you have given 1 hour, depending on the topic that you have got. And if this 1 hour, initially you would imagine that you'll take up the 0 walas, then the 1 wala, फिर 2 wale, फिर 3 wale. And then once this time gets over, let's say you allocated for this marks number 2, you've given 1 hour, and 1 hour में आपका नहीं होता है. If you're not able to complete in 1 hour, please do not extend it to the second hour. You at least know that this is still incomplete. I like you to have a clear idea of the syllabus. That is also my intention, that you have mentally been connected to the whole parts of the GS and the syllabus, and that is one thing I am expecting you to be doing. And another thing which I would like you to do, I hope this is clear to you. I am around, you can always reach me, and we'll be very happy to guide you further with more details. But this is one exercise I have seen students getting benefited, because आपके पास क्लियर प्लान होना चाहिए. सुबह उठने के बाद पता है कि मेरे को आज 7 घंटे पढ़ने, और 7 घंटे में ये है, इसके लिए 3 घंटे, इसके लिए 1 घंटा, इसके लिए 35 मिनट, and you have gone that micro in your planning, and then you are into that state of warmed up. Because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि 8 out of 10 students who would ultimately write mains this year, they are not sure कि उनका हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. And lot of people who miss out because they do not consider that they will pass. I think I cannot count the number of people, I am sure this year also, जो मेरे पास आएंगे और बोलेंगे, sir, I didn't know that I'll pass and I have passed, now what to do? I think that is ridiculous. That's something which is where you would not be able to really pardon yourself. Please consider, if this is the exam that you are preparing for, I suppose you have to really go micro like that. And I'm not telling you kisko kitna time dena. I'm just giving you a broad idea. This has to be filled by you. This is, I think, A. The B, I like you to do, just cross-check your language paper. Language paper may, whatever you have got, Hindi or Bangla or Punjabi or whatever that you have got language apart from English, I like you to, or if you are writing in some other language, check English, and then try and get somebody to see it. If the situation is not very good, this is the time you should allocate a few hours to that also, the language paper. Then the C thing I like you to do is that you should look at the themes of essays that they have been coming in the past and collect material on those themes. And I'll be very happy if you have written 3 full essays, 3 essays before the PT results comes out. Collection of material on the themes, the social themes and the international themes and philosophical themes. These are the common themes that you have got. I'm sure you have followed already. This is not the platform where I'll be taking you deep into that. You should do that, and then also aim that you're writing 3 essays. And now you're writing 3 essays in one day, or writing 3 essays, like 1 essay a week, or 1 essay in 2 weeks, or whatever. That's your call. But then I like you to write it in examination-like condition. I'm going to get back to you again and plan a macro setup like this, where you'll fill in the dots, and then we'll be very happy to get in touch personally with you. We are available at different centers. I'm available at different centers in next week. I'm recording it in Rajendra Nagar though, but then I am available. You can always see me in person. I'll be very happy to guide you, especially if you are one of those people who have had difficulty in scoring well in the past attempt. And if you are one of those persons who is writing first time and unsure, I suppose we'll be very happy to guide you. I will be personally very keen to guide you. Just get back to us, and our descriptions and details are given here. And then we will be really be privileged to be part of the journey that you are having. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Do not let this time go away, because I've seen people spending a few days just after the PT unwinding, which of course one day is okay, and that's why I didn't come on the first day itself. And then a few days in matching the answers. Well, UPSC knows the answer ultimately. KSG, despite having all the expertise and having the highest, I must be happy to share that our success rate, as reported to me back, was the highest amongst different major institutes of the country in terms of the correctness with the UPSC actual answers. I would still find that a lot of people waste their time at this time, and towards the result time, when the messages are coming and the debates are happening, that result is going to come tonight or tomorrow or day after, a few days are wasted there. These vital wastages that you have got sometime after the PT and sometime before the result gets declared, is the one which decides the people. I like you to be careful of it. I like you to use the time and then be very happy to get back to you individually wherever you need me or need our team will be always available for you. All the best.